Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Diablo Immortal video. I just got done recording a video from the leaked Chinese version of the patch notes, and as soon as I was just finishing editing the video and uploading it, they posted it in English as the first language, so now they should be more accurate. So we're going to go through the actual ones here. Here is the brand new patch notes. It must have just come out very recently. I just saw it in the Blizzard whatever this is, launcher, Blizzard launcher. Okay, so let's go through all this. There's a lot of good stuff. There's three main things. I'll give you a TLDR right now. There's three main things that are happening. Changes to goblins. They're going to give more loot. There's some new items coming for all the classes. And hell 2 to 5 are only going to require 2 places. So that's the spoiler version. Now let's go through it in basically more detail here and see what's going on. So we have some new thing, fractured plane time limited time event. So this will be interesting. The fracture plane limit was created to try new skills and legendary items that are not typically in use. Well, okay, so that's kind of cool. So I think this is the one I went through where basically you're going to go through and it's going to be kind of like some different floors. Yeah, here we go. 15 floor gauntlet. You're going to get rewards at 5, 10, and 15. And basically when you go in there, you're not going to have anything. You're going to be naked, okay? And I think what's going to happen is you're going to get some gear in there. Maybe you're going to equip it, and then you're going to be able to choose some skills. You'll be provided with a set of pre-selected skills. How do you like that? To advance, you must rely on your wits. Unstable gear you find. I think they mention it being unstable because you're not going to keep it when you leave. And the chaos coins you receive from progressing through hordes of demons. Best of all, only unstable gear of legendary rarity will drop. So you're going to get a crap ton of legendaries. You're going to build your own gear set with the abilities that you were given. Tweak your build on the fly, and you're going to clear through. This sounds really cool. So this kind of sounds like I don't know if you've played like an endless trial and stuff like that in gacha games where you go through and you get runes that like boost your character stats. It's kind of like that, and it's kind of also a mix of stuff like Void Tower and other gacha games where you basically have a resetting tower that is pretty hard and it resets every month. It looks like this is going to reset every week here. So that'll be cool. Okay. And then you'll receive a award out of all the legendary items you've encountered during your run. Select 6, and out of those 6, you will be rewarded 1 at random for you to carry out of there. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Chaos coins will basically give you a higher chance to get legendaries. That's cool. If you're resourceful enough to make it to the 15th floor without dying more than 5 times, you'll receive the reward. Okay. Pretty cool. Echoes of the Immortal. This looks like another PvP type, another PvP mode. It's basically going to simulate the Rite of Exile stuff where you have an Immortal versus the Shadows. You're going to go in there and there's going to be, 15 players face off against one randomly chosen player who is imbued with the power of the Immortal. So you guys have ever seen like the Shadow Wars stuff where you have one Immortal who's huge and you got a bunch of Shadows trying to fight that person? This is kind of what that's going to be. Only the best of the best will claim the reward and bragging rights. Is this permanent? No, this is a limited time as well. Okay, so this one's limited time, August to September. Did it mention the other Chinese patch notes, which I have right here? Nope, not right there. That's DM. Where did I put those? Those other patch notes right here. It did mention a time gate. Yeah, right here. Oh no, that was for that one. Secret realm. Oh no, this one has a time as well. Okay, so I'll link both of these because there actually is more information in the Chinese version, but obviously this one is in English as a first language, so it's a little bit easier to read. Okay, Into the Dark Wood limited time event. So this is another one, August to August 31st. Okay, stand against the darkness, but you, adventurer, blah 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 blah. Okay, what are we doing here? As you complete daily Into the Dark Woods tasks, you'll receive various types of rewards, racking up enough. Oh, cool. You get a portrait frame and a milestone reward. Okay. So this is kind of like another Hungering Moon event, maybe. And guess what? We have another Hungering event coming this month. Okay, cool. I have a feeling that these Hungering Moon are just gonna continue to come. That's awesome because there is you know, a legendary crest and some other good rewards in there, and it's totally free, and they're really easy to finish. You know, this last weekend I did the one on my main character and my alt character, and it did not really take that long, so that's pretty sweet. New cosmetic set. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Spawn of Damnation. All right, pretty cool. That one looks pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. It looks kind of like Diablo from Diablo 3. You know, it looks like his horns and kind of what his like built-in armor, you know, looks like. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't say how we're gonna get this, does it? Can we purchase? Okay, so it's just a purchase one. So brand new microtransaction. If you like spending money, go for it. That's pretty cool. Looking for the newest round of hot fixes. We'll go check to see if they updated that in a minute. I don't think they have, but we'll go check that at the end of the video here. Feature updates. Here's a huge one. You can now enter a dungeon or hidden layer in Hell 2 or higher difficulties with 2, 3, or 4 players. The dungeon's intensity will remain tuned for 4 players. Okay? I'm fine with that. That means it's going to take a little bit longer to do it with 2 players, but at least you're able to do it. Because sometimes, I mean, I'll spend an hour trying to find a group for a dungeon, and then I'll run the dungeon and people will leave after and I'll get nothing, and it's like, wow, what a waste of my life. So that's pretty cool. Completing a dungeon with 4 players will provide you with a bonus chest. So that'll be one of those bonus chests that require 4 people to open. So that's pretty cool. Developer note: we've received feedback that players find the current 4-player requirement to be too restrictive. Yeah. Regardless of the power level, blah blah blah. So now we can do it. Okay, cool. Warband improvements. Ooh, the codex step of needing to start a warband camp has been changed to join a warband. Okay, the hero's journey step to submit 10 warband chests have been removed. That's quite a lot. 10 is like months and months and months and months of farming. I don't think to this day, of all the months I've played this game, I've found 10 warband chests. So that's pretty insane. We want to ensure players who opt out of the feature don't see it as a major obstacle to their progression. I wonder if they're doing anything with the 1500 platinum to buy those from the warband raids. I guess not. Class change improvement. You can now essence transfer onto reservist gear. Wow, that is the biggest complaint about the... Wow, this is a great update. I'm not going to lie. This is the biggest complaint because you swap to your new class and you spent so much time farming your gear and you're not able to transfer any affixes onto your reservist gear. Like, that kind of sucked. Like, you spent so much time getting that gear. Like, I get it that we have to refarm legendaries, but at least let us put it on the gear. Now you can. That's awesome. The Raid the Vault event window has been shortened from 2 hours to 1. I love this change. When you're an immortal, I feel like you just have so many hours of defending the vault. There's not a good queue system for it. It's a pain, okay? A new slate of menacing weapons and fortified armors have been added to today's content update. Many of the legendary powers are centered around crowd control effects. Each class has received 6 items, adding even more legendary affixes to hunt down. This is great. When I was reading this on the Chinese version, they do give all of the different legendaries, but it's obviously a weird translated version. And I wasn't sure if it was set items or regular items. So now you can see, here we go. They are actual legendaries. They are not sets. So that was a translation error. And yeah, I'm not going to go through all of these. Everyone's able to see this now. So you can just open up your Blizzard, whatever this stupid thing is called, BattleNet opener launcher thingy. And you can find them yourself. I guess I'll go through my class, maybe, because I'm the most familiar with it. I guess I can go through this one. Bone Spikes now also knocks back enemies. Okay. Bone Spirits now unleashes a powerful skill. Okay. No one uses Bone Spirits. Dark Curse now summons a cursed eye that forces nearby monsters to attack it. That's going to be interesting. So you have kind of like a taunt. I'm really interested to see if that will do anything in PvP or if that's only going to be PvE. That'll be interesting. Activating Wrath Form removes all effects which cause loss of control or decrease movement speed. Wow. That's going to be great for PvP. That's a chess piece. Ooh, that kind of sucks though. Chest piece, you already have a really good PvP item in chest. But that's going to be pretty interesting. Could be really good for PvP. You probably never use that anywhere else. Your golem from command golem now takes X% of your incoming damage. That's pretty cool. Grim Scythe now hurls the scythe in a direction, striking enemies in its path with continuous damage and knocking them away. Can no longer have multiple charges. Okay, nothing game breaking, at least for summoners in terms of Necromancer. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's just so many changes in here. They didn't mention goblins. Okay, so let me pull up the Chinese version. I don't know if that's the official patch notes, but there was something in here about goblins. Let me find it real quick. Let me search goblin right here. Increases the probability of goblins dropping rare and legendary equipment while running and defeating. Right now, goblins have no chance to drop legendaries. I've killed hundreds of them, never seen a legendary even one time. So I'm curious if this is coming. They don't mention it here. Now, again, these are not official patch notes, I don't think, because I don't see bug fixes on here. I don't see any of the bug fixes on here. Let's go back to the top. Wait, bug fixes. Oh, I guess here's where bug. Okay, okay. Check here. Okay, check here for all. Did they update it? They did update it. Okay, so we have, okay. So they updated the old post. If you don't know, this is how Blizzard does it. They have an old post that they update. So here we go. We got some stuff in here. Let's see if they have it in here. Fix an issue that would prevent players from changing classes while having certain legendaries equipped. Wow, that sucks. Fix an issue where you would cause a model to be stun locked during Shadow War and Rite of Exile. Fix an issue that would prevent Shadow War from occurring. Fix an issue that causes player, blah, blah, blah. The tooltip for the Shepherd's Call to Wolf's 6-piece has been updated to reflect both increased damage and attack speed rather than only attack speed. It always had increased damage and attack speed, but okay. Corpse Pillar tooltip has been updated to display correct damage numbers. Phantom Ray tooltip, okay. Fix an issue of the Tomb of Fahir. Yeah, I remember being able to do that. If you run towards the end of the platform, as it's falling off, you like teleport and you skip a bunch of time. So it looks like they're fixing that. Fix an issue that would prevent players from participating in Heliquary raids. Fix an issue. They didn't do anything about Destruction End. I don't know if it's only me having this, but it can't be only me. In Destruction's End, you lose all the sound randomly, and you're just unable to attack when any text box is on the screen. It locks you out, and you're not allowed to move or attack or do anything. It's been happening since day one for me. It's been 3 months now, and I haven't seen anyone even mention it. So that's kind of odd. And then there was one other, I think it was PC client. Yeah, here's the known issue PC client. Let's see if they updated anything in here. They did. Okay, they increased the mouse cursor size and design. The mouse cursor will no longer alternate when hovering over enemies. I don't know if this is going to help because right now there's still the problem that when you're using a mouse and keyboard to move on the PC client, it'll just like randomly stop moving and it feels way clunkier compared to a controller. When I use a controller, I just got a brand new controller and it works great. It's a PlayStation controller and it works on my iPhone and the PC. I have no problems with the controller whatsoever of me not being able to move or do any clunky, weird movements. On the PC client, it's always that way. So I don't know what's going on there. Fixing will cause a crash when you're trying to purchase on a credit card. I have seen that happen. Okay. That was a lot of stuff there. I will leave a link to the Chinese version because it seems there's a little bit more information in there if you're curious and want to read it. Again, it's in Chinese and you just use Google Translate to translate it. Everyone knows where this patch is because it is literally right in the browser when you come in here. If you go, yeah, here you go. It's like right in the in-game launcher, so you can see it there. Okay. Kind of a long video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Lots of good stuff going on. Basically 3 big changes come. Lots of legendaries. Goblins. I guess maybe that's a potential change. Goblins are maybe dropping more loot. Maybe not. China version maybe only drops more loot. And then third, we got a bunch of new events and stuff coming. We got a bunch of new legendaries. And Hell 2 to 5. You can finally do it with 2 players. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys. If you enjoyed the content, hit that like and sub button. Thanks again for the support, and have a great day.